Hey guys, my name is Kevin Hill. I'm a master advisor with CEO Warrior, and I've spent the last 20 years of my career in home services, ranging from a garbage disposal company to a home services company that had multiple trades. And over those 20 years, I have learned quite a few things about processes, standard operating procedures, and just the ability to grow. The company I worked for, we grew close to 10x over the 8-year time period that we were there. We started with 15 employees. We moved to close to over 100 and ultimately led to a private equity acquisition of our company. During that time, a lot of things that I learned, but I wanted to talk to you about one of the really most important things that I think that we picked up on. And that really is just a question. Are you missing out on opportunities that you've already paid for? Are you capitalizing on the customer that said maybe? Are you talking to your customers about the things that you are offering, whether it be a membership, a rebate, a coupon? How do your customers get this information? Are they getting it in a first-hand basis? So over the years, when I was working as an operations manager and sales manager and general manager of the home services company, I found that we did something not so great. We let those situations, those opportunities move on. So we joined CEO Warrior as a member in 2016, and that's when our journey began to really take off. One of the things that we were introduced to in CEO Warrior was something called outbounding. It's just the professional follow-up, the recapture of leads. So there's really 3 top reasons why you would have an outbounding department. First is lead generation, identifying prospects, and appointment setting. So allowing you to fill up your active board with opportunities. The second would be sales conversion. So closing deals that may not have closed when you were in the home. And cross-selling opportunities, reminding your customer that you actually have other divisions or other offerings that maybe your service expert, your plumber, your HVAC person, your electrician, or the field service person that was in the house, maybe they didn't talk about a separate service or another offering. So with that, you have the ability to increase your average ticket. So the third thing would be customer retention. Who doesn't like hearing and getting a thank you from somewhere where you've spent money or you've given them business? I love hearing from people that I've spent money with or given business to. They call, they say thank you, they tell me about an upcoming offer. They just really get that building of rapport and relationship. So under customer retention, you have relationship building, follow-up support, gathering feedback, finding out why a customer said yes or didn't say yes. The other part that you want to look at is whether or not you did a good job. Did you deserve a 5-star rating? Did you do anything that got you or should have gotten you a 5-star rating? And if not, please, Mr. Customer, tell Mrs. Customer, tell me what that is so that we can go ahead and fix it for the next time, or maybe fix it for you at this point. So when we decided that we were going to put an effort into outbounding, we hired people that did professional follow-up, outbounding, rehashing, some people call it, and we spelled out exactly what their day looked like. We built lists out of our database. We had the opportunity to do happy calls. Basically, how was our service yesterday? How well did we do? Did we deserve 5-star rating? And if so, did you give it to us? Can we look back on Google and Facebook and see a 5-star rating with an excellent write-up? If we didn't, why didn't we? What didn't we do? What could we have done better? Did we provide you with all the information that you needed? Were you satisfied with what you chose? And even better yet, why didn't you say yes? What was it that we did or didn't do to not allow you to say, yes, please move forward with the work? And part of that is going to be whether or not we gave the right options, whether or not your service expert, your field general, if you will, actually provided any options besides this is broken, this is the fix, this is the price. Now, when you look at something like HVAC, are you going out and you're looking at maybe a capacitor that is broken? Are you talking to that customer about duct cleaning? Are you talking to them about their dirty coils? Are you talking to them about other things that could be done to increase safety, efficiency, or flat out let them know where their system stands and whether or not they need to replace it? These are conversations that if they don't happen in the field, they can certainly happen by having someone follow up. If I had someone come to my home, they left, I didn't say yes, but I got a phone call within 24 hours, maybe same day, maybe the next day, but someone to say, hey, I want to talk to you about the options. How did we do, first of all? What did that journey look like with your client? Get to know what that was. Maybe Billy, the service expert, did a great job and you want to congratulate him. Maybe Janie, the service expert, did a phenomenal job but missed a piece. You want to be able to give them that opportunity to coach them and make them better. So as you go through these things, you're really finding out a lot of information. You may call and see that you didn't close the deal because the customer just needed time to think. I need time. If I was going to spend a lot of money on my home, I would talk to my wife about it. That is a absolute, complete, and I believe very common scenario. If I say that I'm gonna speak to my wife, hold me to that. Call me tomorrow. Did you have a chance to speak to your wife? What did you guys decide? Are you moving forward with the project? Now, we do all these things. We're not out there to sound desperate like, oh my God, we need your business. We're out there to continue to serve that client at the highest level, which is we said we were going to follow up. Now follow up. Not following up makes them feel like they are not important. And that's exactly what we're not trying to do. The other part that I want to talk about is the increasing of the average ticket. Well, again, if you go out and you have an individual that goes out and only sells the part that broke. Again, what about duct cleaning? What about other services you provide? If you're more than one trade, does that customer even know that you do plumbing, you do electrical work, you have a crawl space division, you have a lot of other things that you can offer to that customer, including things that just increase their efficiency. The last thing you'd want to do is you just want to have your customer feel wanted, feel like you're appreciated. The outbound department can also be that piece of your company. They can be the folks that call out to say happy holidays. They call out if you collect this information to say happy birthday. We just wanted you to know that us at XYZ Company, we're thinking about you on your birthday. How powerful is that? You have someone on your team that makes that type of connection with your customer. Do you think that customer is calling anyone else? Absolutely not. They're calling you because you made them feel important. And that's what outbounding is really all about. It's professional follow-up. It's rehashing old opportunities. It's filling your board with opportunities because they won't just miraculously happen. And the chances of a customer following through and calling you because they said they were going to when they were just thinking about it is not great. So you want to increase your odds. And we did it by having an outbound department. Now, all said and done, our outbound department increased our sales significantly. Our ability to serve our client, it increased it significantly as a GM of my previous company. If you are not doing outbounding, you really need to know what the structure, the process, the type of people that you want to hire in that position. What do they look like? What do they sound like? How do you get them involved? How do you compensate them? How do you pay for that person with their productivity? And therefore, they're just making money for you. They are not a hit on your overhead because they're a revenue generating resource. So guys, hopefully this is good information for you. This gives you a really good kind of foundation of why you should have outbounding. If you're already a warrior, a member of our warrior family, then get registered. We have an upcoming Outbound Warrior training. It's an intensive training where we're going to teach all these things to your warrior. We're going to teach them how to have the phone calls, what lists to build, how to make a customer go from maybe, I don't know, to absolutely yes. We're going to teach them how to put a circle around your customer so they are your customer for life. These are types of things that you will learn from an Outbound Warrior training. So if you are already a member of our Warrior family, then get registered for our upcoming Outbound Warrior. If you're just getting to know CEO Warrior and you might be interested, then call us. Use the information below, give us a call, and one of our growth advisors will explain to you all of the effective processes that we're able to teach, train, and put into your business to make your business run much smoother, more efficiently, and make more revenue on the sales. So hopefully this had an amazing value for you guys. If it did, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with anyone that you feel might be interested. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and hopefully you got a lot of value out of this.